let me tell you the story about how I became a Christian again. So, when I was younger, I wasn't really into Christianity. I back in the day I could care less. But then when I was younger, I met someone who made me believe in God and believe in miracles. And that person helped me believe that God is there for me. God answers prayers. He lifts you up. And also, Charlie Kirk, one of the Christians that I look up to, he inspired me to do Christian content. Because when I saw him trying to help other young men, young women succeed with God, it just gave me a sense of purpose. Like, I want to help bring people to the light, bring people to God. And, my entire life, I never felt like I belonged anywhere. I just felt weak and got made fun of all the time in school. But I knew that I was going to do something in my life that would help the world. Because my parents always told me that I have a kind heart, I'm a good person, and that I have a voice that's worth listening to. And so I started a YouTube channel a while back. It was after we did something in my college class where we had to film a video of a tree. Kind of funny, honestly. And posted on YouTube. And I didn't know how to do any of that. But then I filmed the picture of the tree and posted it on my YouTube channel. And that's when I realized, you know what? I want to be a YouTuber. I tried other things, other type of YouTube, like relationship advice. I tried that. That didn't really work out very well. I tried exercising stuff, fitness. That didn't work out. I tried that too. But then I tried Christian content, and it really hit me. I realized because one day I was in my room just watching TV as I do. My dad knocked on the door and said, I think you should start a Christian YouTube channel. And then I was like, maybe. I wasn't too sure at first. I was like, you know what? Why not? At first I was like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not me. And then I tried it. I loved it, and I started doing it more, making more and more videos, to the point where that's when I realized this is what I want to do with my life. I want to create Christian content, inspire people to go out and do God's work. That's how I found Christianity. And yes, I struggled a lot in my life. And God has always been there for me. He's always been there since I was a little kid. I struggled a lot. And he was there for me when I was going through what I had to go through. And God never left my side. And he's still here to this day. And now I'm finding this purpose of Christianity. And it's like I found myself. And I always wanted to help people in some way, but I just didn't know how. My walk with God was not always easy. It was sometimes challenging where I'd be like, oh, I'm so mad at God. He made this happen in my life. Why? Why did he make this happen? But then the more I realize he's making these things happen to prepare me for something bigger in the future. And that's the hardest part that sits with a Christian, is why God does things. Why does God make me struggle? Why does God make this happen? Why does God make that happen? That's what we struggle with and all the time is, why me? Why does this happen to me? But what we don't realize is that it's preparing us for something bigger in the future. That's what we don't realize, is that what we're dealing with is preparing us for something bigger in the future.